Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get into this upper body hypertrophy chest workout. Starting off with overhead presses, I did a total of 10 sets, including 2 warm-up sets. Here's the first one, 95 pounds for 10 reps. Just to get everything warm, especially your shoulders, you really want to make sure your shoulders are warm. Some people use bands to warm up, stuff like that. I go with whatever the exercise is going to be, and I simply put less weight on it and go for higher repetitions just to get the blood pumping through, because you don't want to go in cold. So that's done. On to the next one. So we got 125 pounds on the bar. I use the wrist straps because they really help with stability. Keeping my hands firm on the bar, keeping the grip strong. So this is for 6 repetitions. Yeah, I was feeling pretty good today, guys. The weights were really it was a lot of volume today, so I kept the So 135 pounds on here for 6 reps. Gonna pump this out. Yeah, I am using a little bit of my legs in there. So I'm gonna work on trying to really keep my legs still so that it's mostly the upper body and not so much momentum. Something that you should watch out for. But today I was really focused on just getting higher reps, so with good weight. So when I do my hypertrophy days, I keep the weight pretty heavy, so I'll usually aim for around the lowest 5 reps to the highest 12 to 15 repetitions. So I really don't go for a ton of 12 reps, stuff like that. Just for lower weight. Yeah, I was feeling good about that, as you can see. I think this is the 3rd set with 140 for 5. This might be the 4th set of that. Yeah, just cranking that last one out. Get up there. You know those feels. So we got 130 pounds on. So I kind of do a pyramid system when I lift. I start off with lower weights for higher reps, and then slowly get down to the lower repetitions with heavy weight. And then when I'm done with about 4 to 5 working sets with a heavy weight, so for this workout it was 140 for 4 sets or 5 sets. I'll go back down to 130 for 6, 130 for 6, then 90 for 10 to finish off. Just because I don't like to feel like I stopped at the top of it. And
to bench press.
So this is bench. We moving on to bench. Big old bench press. So as you can see, I do not have a spotter because I am forever alone, and I use the rack this way. I have had to bail out before in this, and you don't die, so luckily this setup works if you have to take the weight off. Luckily 135 pounds is something that I'm capable of, so we can just work with that and not have to worry that I will kill myself with it. So that was the warm-up. 185 pounds on the bar. Guys, I'm going to be honest here. I am not the strongest for upper body. I've been lifting for 3 years now, and I just got back into bench press. Not looking to hurt myself. As you can see, it's not going all the way down to my chest, but I feel like that's a good range. So I'm focused about keeping my grip pretty far wide on the bar. Really focusing on, stretching the pecs. Stretching the pecs, getting a really good stretch in there. Now I want to dive more into the bench press, what helped me. As you can see, first of all, using the straps, having a really tight grip on the bar. So this is 190 for 5. This is something that I wasn't able to do about 3 weeks ago. So a record for myself. Really focusing on getting that bar down, having my hands out wide, and making sure my back is flat when I get set up. The setup before the bench press is critical to how you're going to perform during the exercise. Making sure your scapula is retracted and making sure your arms are ready to go without too much scapular movement. So here it is. Almost there. Come on. Let's go, me. Anyways, I got it. Okay. So that was 180 for 5. Moving back down again. Finishing off with 140 for 10. Just to really get the blood in there right after I do the heavy lifts. And as you can see, I'm going really fast on this one because I fast forwarded the video, so it didn't go on forever. Alright, so we are done with the compound movements. Now we're going into the accessories. So this is the decline dumbbell press. I really love this one. It really, just to burn out the chest. Hit it at a different angle. Angles are always great with progressing with bench press. Incline, decline, friggin' upside down, it doesn't matter. You gotta use different angles. So this is the decline. Purposely didn't use incline because it would have been redundant given the overhead press. This is the one-handed dumbbell press. Maybe, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it. Notice how right there I retracted the scapula. Okay, now I'm pressing. But anyways, it is a great lift. You really feel the burn in your pec, and you can really feel that stretch and focus on just one aspect, one part of the pectoral muscle, which covers both sides of the chest. So there you go. Retract the scapula, as you can see, fall back into position that's very tight, and focus on getting good reps. So going for 6 repetitions here with 70 pounds. Pretty heavy for me, but able to do about 6 reps. Also, the app I'm using, guys, the app is 1 rep. I will put the link below. Get it on your phone. It's amazing. Cable downward crossovers. So now I'm changing up the angle. This is a great fly movement. So for these, the cables are placed at a high position and you're pulling downward. So you want to have a slight bend in your elbows, so that way you don't prevent any stress on the bicep tendon. You also want to take breaths in between every set here. Again, this is fast forwarded, not actually going that fast. And you want to keep about a 10 to 15 rep range based on which day. If it's a heavy day, heavy, lower reps. So now getting into the tricep movements of today. So here are some Skullcrushers, my favorite tricep movement. Starting out 55 for 10 for a couple sets, then doing 1 heavy set. So here's the heavy one. This is, I try to do 6, but as you can see, I only could get 5 in. You do want to make sure that you don't want to go too heavy so your arms aren't that wide. See here, it's just getting pretty wide. And if you start doing that, it's not going to be working the triceps as much. Some incline kickbacks. This is great right after the Skullcrushers to really burn out the triceps. Very easy to do. Notice I don't have my weight belt on. So this is something that everybody can do, but I really use it as a burnout movement. Again, rest in between sets. Make sure, especially the compound movements, take a couple minutes. There's nothing about taking rest in between sets that is going to affect your workout in a negative way unless they go on too far. Diamond push-ups. Again, focusing on the triceps, but you're also getting some chest in there too, which is great because today was tricep and chest day. So this takes care of both without any weights needed. I finish off all my workouts with body weight exercises. So as you can see, the final workout of the day, the dips. This is a lot of practice. I could do about 15. You gotta be consistent with these. On back days, I'll try to get pull-ups in. So also throw in body weight exercises too for your accessories. So I just want to say again, thanks for watching. Also, use sources on YouTube. That's what taught me. Guys like Mark Bell, Brandon Campbell, Lane Norton, these are guys who have been lifting for many years and have many solid tips. Also, Alberto Nunez. Check these guys out.